Hello dear students, this is a part 2 video of chapter 5 civics class 7 women change the world. This is second video already I said. So I'm going to continue the topic. In previous video you have seen about the fear, opportunity and risk expectations. Lesser opportunities were used to given to the girls, to the females, but people were expected too much from them. And learning for change was the topic. On that I explained, if we want to change in our society, if we want to change ourselves, that we have to learn, we have to prove in front of the society that girls can do everything. They are in each and every field. Already I discussed. So today's topic is schooling and education today. What type of schools and what type of education is to be given today? It is going to be giving. So today both girls and boys attend school in large number. There are quite schools are there. Co-education is giving by the government, by the our constitution. It has been mentioned there will not be a separate schools for the boys and girls. There would be a co-education. Yet there are some still difference between the education of boys and girls. India has a census every 10 years, which counts the whole population of the country. It also gathers detailed information about the people living in India, their age, their schooling, what work they do, and so on. There are several reasons why children from Dalit, from Adivasis, Muslim girls have the school before than normal girls do. In the rural and poor areas, there are neither proper schools nor teachers are available. There are very less number of schools are there and very far places, and poor people they are not able to afford the school fees. So that's why I already explained in class in chapter 1, there are government schools, Anganwadis, there they are giving the education, but but also food they are providing. Schools are often far away from people's home, and there is no transport like buses or vans available for girls. So parents are not willing to send their girls to school. Now we are talking about the rural areas. Parents are not ready to send their child to the school because of the no transport is available. So it is very difficult for the girls to get education in rural areas. Many families are poor and unable to bear the cost of educating all their children. In this situation, boys get preference. Many children face discrimination from their teacher and classmates too. There are discrimination is to be done, is to be giving by the some schooling, some teachers and all. Women's movement. Women started the movement. They started the campaigning, raising awareness, protesting, and showing solidarity. Why they started these all things? Because to get their rights. Because women got fed up to sit at home, and boys were getting a more privilege than the girls. So they started the movement. Women and girls now have the right to study and go to school. Their situation has improved in other spheres like legal reforms, violence, and health. Women individually and collectively have struggled a lot to bring these changes. They started the struggle, they get together, they raised their voice in front of the government, and they started the struggle. This struggle is known as the women's movement. Different strategies have been used to spread awareness, fight discrimination, and seek justice for women. There are some struggles which already I have discussed. Campaigning, they started the campaigning, An important part of the women's movement was campaigns. Campaigns have led to the making of new laws. They started a campaign by to reach their voice to the government. A law was implemented in 2006 against domestic violence, which states that women who face physical and mental violence within their homes will get some legal protection. They will be protected by the government. They can raise their voice. They can do the complaints against them. The Supreme Court formulated guidelines in 1997 to protect women against sexual harassment at the workplace and within educational institutions. There are so many provisions, there are so many laws has been made to protect the women now. The dowry laws were changed to punish families who seek dowry. Those whoever are demanding for the dowry, they are getting the punishment. And showing solidarity. The women's movement is also about showing unity with other women and cause and raising awareness. Now women are very much aware about their workplace, about their right in the society and all. An important part of the women's movement's work is to raise public awareness. They started to raise their voice to aware the public, to aware the other women and protesting. Next topic is protesting. The women take out public rallies. They started the rallies, demonstrations to draw attention to injustice. Those whoever are doing injustice with the women, they can raise their voice against them. So this chapter is completed now. You have to see these two or both videos and understand the chapter. Thank you very much.